Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going deep on project risk management.
Really diving into the deep end on this one.
That's right. We're looking at unavoidable risks. Specifically, we're going to be taking inspiration from Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabone.
Sounds heavy.
Well, it is a bit, but it's also really interesting because sometimes the best way to manage risk is to accept it.
Wait, what? Just accept it?
I know it sounds kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
But think about it this way. Say you're managing a project and you identify a risk.
Okay, I'm with you. Happens all the time.
Right. But this risk is different. You can't avoid it, you can't transfer it, and you can't mitigate it. What do you do?
I see where you're going with this.
So what do you do?
Well, according to the book, you have four options. Stop the project, accept the risk, get insurance, or move the risk from the risk register to the issue log.
Okay, let's break those down. First, insurance. Isn't that just a form of risk transfer?
Exactly. You're basically paying someone else to take on the risk for you.
So if transferring the risk is off the table, insurance is out too.
Right.
Okay, what about moving the risk to the issue log? Doesn't that just make the risk disappear?
Not really. It just puts it in the wrong category. An issue is something that's already happening. A risk is something that might happen in the future.
Okay. So that leaves us with two options. Stop the project or accept the risk.
Right.
But accepting a risk, that doesn't mean just giving up, does it?
Definitely not. It's a conscious decision. You acknowledge the risk, you understand its potential impact, and you decide to move forward anyway.
Because the potential rewards outweigh the risks.
Exactly. Or maybe because you simply have no other choice.
So it's about being prepared, knowing what you're getting into.
Absolutely. It's like if you're building a bridge in an earthquake zone, you can't just pretend earthquakes don't happen.
Yeah, good luck stopping an earthquake.
Right. But you can design the bridge to withstand earthquakes. You can have emergency plans in place.
You're not ignoring the risk. You're just preparing for it. So how do you decide when accepting a risk is the right call?
Well, that depends. How likely is the risk to actually happen? And what's the impact going to be if it does happen? Sometimes the best option is to just stop the project. But sometimes accepting the risk and being prepared for the consequences is the best way forward.
Makes sense. So it's not always about avoiding risk, it's about managing it.
Right. Sometimes the smartest move is to accept it.
I like that, acceptance as a strategy. It's definitely given me something to think about.
Me too.
And for everyone listening, if you want to dive even deeper into this, I highly recommend checking out Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabone.
It's a good one.
Really makes you think. And as you go out there and manage those risky projects, always remember to ask yourself, is this really a risk or is it just a constraint?
Food for thought.
Until next time.
See